We do know is that Unicorns of Love are still in the tournament, and many people would have said they should have been in groups. They were winning that matchup against PSG in that tiebreaker, but they snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, and now they move on to a best-of-5 against Rainbow Seven, a team that has already defeated them. So Unicorns of Love, let's talk about what we noticed from them. They were definitely one of the favorites coming in, Tyler. You have sang their praises a lot coming into Worlds. Does this shake your confidence in them at all?
They are who I thought they were. They are disrespectful, they're arrogant, they're brash, they're cocky, and I love it. I love it. I will say that when they, in their match against LGD, they should never have won that match. They played so overconfident. They got caught out in such stupid decisions. No Man's on Silas got solo killed 2 or 3 times in lane. Boss lazily recalled in top lane in front of Longji and got, popped when it was such an easily avoidable mistake. And in the early game, they played so sloppily, and it was like, okay, LG's going to win this. Unicorns of Love are playing way too sloppy, way too, comfortable. They were comfortable. It's like they're playing a solo queue game. And then LGD opened a little crack in the door. They made some of their own mistakes, and then Unicorn just smashed through. The mid-game, they just took over for the jungle skirmishes. They had those mechanical outplays, right? I put this on Twitter where they're like a street baller, right? You have, your pro players out in the gym playing, practicing around, and these street ballers come up, and maybe not in terms of experience or finesse, experience or precision. They're not perfectly suited. They're not maybe professional NBA players, but the raw mechanics are there that they surprise these NBA players. They slam dunk, and they do the 360s, and they go through the legs, and they have the styling that you don't often see sometimes in the NBA. It doesn't have the perfect, touch to it, but just the raw, free-flowing talent is what only Unicorns of Love have. And if you've watched that game versus LGD, there are just moments where they're doing the wrong thing, and it's something you would never want to be in that position, but they just outplay it. Like Onisic, in the top lane, when his team is getting wiped off the map, it's him versus 4 different players, I believe, 4 or 5 LGD players on Italy, and he just freestyles. He's going out bushes. He's getting solo kill. He's pushing back, he's weaving and dodging, and he gets 2 kills out of that when he should have gotten 0. It's those little moments of brilliance, those individual moments of brilliance with that confidence, that ever so strong confidence in these players that make Unicorns of Love so great. And then we saw that confidence versus AHQ, where they're up 6K gold, and a team that's more, coordinated or more experienced, not coordinated to say, more tenured. A team that's more tenured, a team like Gen G, a team that's more standard, a team that knows their win conditions perfectly and know what they have to do to win. They take that 6K gold lead, and they never lose it. They win 99.9% of the time. Unicorns of Love played with that ever-so confidence that they have, and they lost. So this really was the day of Unicorns of Love, where we saw the beauty of their brilliance and their cockiness and how they don't fear anyone, and that's so fun to watch. But also sometimes fear is a good thing. If you don't have any fear inside of you, you don't know when the mistakes or dangers are coming. And I think that's what the AHQ game. They had no fear in them, so they didn't see that danger sign right in front of them when it happened. So Unicorns of Love are a team I want to see in main event so badly. I want to see them so badly in the main event.
Well, they await the winner of the 3rd and 4th seed matchup in Group A, which still has yet to be determined. Group A will be decided tomorrow in our next day of Worlds, and they will wait for that best-of-5 series to conclude, and then they will meet the winner of that.